Let us pay respect to the Triple Gem. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantaṃ Abhivademi Sawakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅkho Saṅghang Namami ท่านธัมมังยังพุทธัสสะภะคะวะโตอุปภาคณมการังกะโรมะเสนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ All right, everyone. Let us begin our daily meditation. All of us, everyone and every being, all are living their life under two different laws. The law of karma, which dictate the environment and the situation, and all the important and key set pieces in your life. Be these karma and their fruit is something that we all is unfolding in our life, and we all are just walking through them and as they're happening. Some are great, some are disastrous. We are all heir to our own karma. It's a permanent fixture, it's a long-term fixture of your life, but which is a base and foundation of your current situation. But there's another law called the Trailak, means the law of the three characteristics, or commonly known as the general law. The three characteristics are the wholesomeness, the good nature, the unwholesomeness, the bad nature, and the neither good nor bad, the not good, not bad nature. These three characteristics are happening, shifting, changing, occurring at every present moment. Suffering, impermanence, and non-self are the three characteristics of the unwholesome nature. Whenever the bad nature enters into our, what they brought with them are their thinking and their emotion, which we hear in our mind. The thoughts are the voices, the thinking voices that we hear in our mind, as well as the emotion that comes with it. Suffering occurs for that they bring together with them unwholesome or negative thoughts and negative emotion. It is suffering. It is impermanent. And more importantly, it is not non-self, not your true self. By its own, it is the product, the creation of the unwholesome nature, not our own creation. On the flip side, the law of three characteristics, or the general law of the good nature, are happiness, permanent, and true self. Whenever the wholesomeness of the good nature is able to enter into our mind, what they brought with them are wholesome and positive thoughts, positive or wholesome emotion. Once arises in our mind, happiness is what we feel, what we sense. And as we practice, we become more and more, become one with our wholesomeness. Those who become permanent, attain the permanent status, they are called Arahat or enlightened. No longer shifting, no changing, permanent. And that achievement is the achievement of attaining their true self and becoming one with them. Therefore, happiness, permanent and true self, is the characteristic of the wholesome or good nature that we all are striving, moving toward at the moment. It is only these positive and wholesome, as well as clever thoughts and emotion that will shift and change the tide of our life. Kusala or wholesome translate in all kusala that often translate into good or wholesome also mean clever. This cleverness in our life have the power and the ability to shift and change the tides of our life when we are in crisis, struck, stuck with the fruit of the bad karma that ripens, bring ourselves into crisis, disasters, accident, illness, diseases. It is that awareness and cleverness that turns big and heavy things in a small and light situation. Turn a small and light situation into something non-existent, free from those problems, overturning bad into good. Not only that, but when our fortune enters into our life. For that is the moment the good karma bears its fruit. And it is also the turn the small victories into a massive one. Capitalize on such wonderful opportunities to make the wholesome outcome 2, 3, 5, or 10-fold, for the cleverness enhances those wonderful things. Therefore, you see that when it is a non-negotiable thing that we must face the fruit of our karma, the fruit of our actions, be it good or bad. There's only the good nature or the wholesomeness that can help us, will turn troubling everything into light, issue, small issue, and turning that from bad thing to a good thing. Only the good nature, the good system will do that for us. As well as amplifying, multiplying all the great fortune in our life. Therefore, it is utmost important and necessary to study and train, practice to be one with the good nature, to enter, to be one with the good nature and remain one with the good nature. See that this nature can help us, not the bad who will exacerbate the issue, who will neither support progression or deterioration of your life. More than 2,600 years ago, Lord Buddha have taught, I give a clear principle on this specific topic, on how to be with and remain with the good nature. He taught the noble monks that, monks, may you intend to know clearly in the body, feeling, thoughts, and emotion, for the purpose to eradicate all desire and aversion of the world. Lord Buddha taught the noble monks to intend, which means to target, to specify, to focus, to pick or select a point of interest with the intention to pay attention, with the intention to pay attention, with the intention to be aware of it. That's why we specify, that's why we focus, that's why we target, to pay attention, to be aware of it. Clearly, clearly. And the Buddha specified at location only at the body, feeling, thoughts and emotion. And nowhere else. Although there are so many things that we can focus on outside and inside. Why? The body, feeling, thought and emotion. Whenever we intend, target, or focus upon deciding or selecting our mind will be placed in that location. Wherever it is that you have chosen. If you've chosen your breath, it'll be in your nostril. If you've chosen your belly, it'll be at the walls of your stomach. If you've chosen the fingers that is touching together, it'll be over there. If you've chosen, the mind will be with your body, with yourself. The mind is like an empty container shaped like a bubble, a crystal ball, no? The empty bubble, empty crystal ball. Now place where you have intended to be aware. Intention is awareness. Once you have decided to be at the location, the bright sphere, the bright light, emerge from the center of that clear bubble, that empty bubble. And from inside the empty bubble, suddenly there's a bright crystal ball, clear and bright, a bright ball, clear and bright ball, inside the empty bubble. And it take up the entirety of the space. Like a light bulb, that's clear, and suddenly when you switch on the light, it illuminates because there's a within the light bulb. That bright sphere, that the sphere of awareness. It is the embodiment, the face, the shape of awareness, of the state of awareness. Once arises, it grants us the ability to know, to feel, to sense, to perceive. For the awareness has arisen in our mind. For there is awareness. There is awareness. There is that bright crystal ball. There is awareness. That's why we can feel, can sense, can perceive. The that you are with, the area where the mind is, that specified location, the area illuminates because there's a brightness, a bright crystal ball illuminating the area, illuminating your object. from the center of that bright sphere inside your mind. Imagine like air bubbles floating upward, floating in. The visualization is similar to when you submerge a straw in a cup of water and blow air through the straw. You see the air bubbles floating to the top. From the center of that brightness, air bubbles or bubbles of good energy are being generated. But the rate of these bubbles isn't as uncommon air bubbles we see underwater. Like, it is so fast, so tightly packed that it is indistinguishable. Instead of air bubbles, you see a stream, a river, a stream of brightness, a stream of purity, a stream of good energy. Like a river stream as bright and pure, being generated in the center of that bright sphere of awareness, right where you are concentrating in, at the place where you the good energy, those bubbles of good energy are packed with purity, an element called purity and happiness, also packed with treasures and fortunes and good karmic rewards. That's why a alternative name for the good energy is a stream of treasures and fortunes, a stream of good karmic reward, a stream of purity, a stream of happiness. And these are all synonym, different name given by masters to describe the stream of good energy, for that it is all of those in one. Stream of good energy, purity, fortunes, good karmic reward. Mm. Once the streams begin, the purity will cleanse out the impurities right at where you're concentrating at with, right where your mind is, right where you're focusing on. It will clean out the area, clean out the impurities or the pollutants in those areas. Now, what are impurities or pollutants doing there? They are they are an element too, like purity. But unlike purity, that cleans and cleanses the pollutants It's an element that hides and blocks, like a wall not blocking you, hiding, shrouding. These impurities or pollutants are gradually shipped out, wash away, like a smudge in your mirror, a smudge in your glass, blocking, hiding the vision. So as you clean your glasses, wipe off that smudge, that pollutants, those impurities, then you can see, you can perceive more detail, perceive, feel more clearly, know more clearly, see more clearly. At that spot, at that location, or of that object. And once you keep on focusing with that object, focus in that location, the cleaning goes deeper and deeper until the impurities become so soft, so thin out that we penetrate into the inner world deeper at that location. It's like breaking through a wall, entering a new room, a new space. We call that space dimension. Dimension is a room, dimension is a space. We enter a new space and you feel like entering a new room. Like what? Like a drill penetrating and then it reached the other side. The blockade has been cleared out. Once you enter into the new space, new room, awareness evolves into thorough awareness. The sensor expands to feel the entire space, feeling the whole room. That's why you know that you're in the room, that you feel like you're in a space. Awareness, once evolved into thorough awareness, bring in that stream of purity, that stream of good energy. We keep on cleaning the whole area, the whole room. Even though it's still dark and blurry and hazy, but it's cleaning behind the scene. The reason it is dark, blurry, and hazy is because there are that impurities, that element that hide and shroud, that blocks your vision, another smudge in your glasses. But as you concentrate, the smudges get wiped out. They become more thin, less thick, more thin. The thinner it is, the more you'll see what's in there, what's always in there to begin with, and that is light. There's light. The cloud that blocks the sunlight, the impurities that block the purity inside, the smudge that blocks the brightness, now can no longer contain the brightness. You will see light. Feel that there is brightness or see, no? Depending on the purity or the cleanliness of your mind at that moment. The more clean your mind is, the more clear the sensor is. The less impurity, the more clearer things are, not like that. Or that comes together with happiness. But when it is in the process of cleaning, we'll feel either or, not either brightness or happiness. But when the thorough awareness continues to bring in the stream of purity and keep on washing away that impurities, the pollutants, they will see and feel as you continue to concentrate. The stream of purity and good energy never stop, did not stop. Keep on being brought in by the bright sphere of thorough awareness. Continuing to wash away those impurities or pollutants while you're now fine and see the source of the brightness. Before you wonder, it is bright, but where is this brightness coming from? There is light, but where is this light coming from? Oh, you see. You now see the bright sphere, the emitter of that light, the emitter of the brightness. You see it. A bright ball, a bright bubble, a bright sphere. Use it as the impurities or the pollutants. And you see, first you thought, actually, when the pollutants that had enshrouded the truth become less and less, the truth arises. You see that, oh, it is actually clear. It is both clear and bright. Clear and bright at the same time. Clear and bright, and a sphere too. A bright, clear crystal. The true form of the emitter of that light. As you every moment, every second pass by, happiness grows and grows as purity, as a stream of happiness continues to accumulate within. But what you see cannot be interacted with. Stuck, can't move, can't do anything. So as you watch it, the same way you've been practicing thus far, no? Watching the brightness, watching the bright sphere, watching the bright clear sphere, whatever technique, method you use the same all the way through. As you watch, the stream of good energy clean out the final details, the final pollutants that remain, that locks, that inhibits the bright crystal ball from being interacted with, from doing anything. Once they are gone, you can then move it up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, forward, backward, diagonally, expanded, contracted, any way, shape, or form you can control it completely. Here's where Great Master Luang Pu have taught all his students, together with Luangพ่อ Kuya Ajahn, to bring that bright clear crystal ball, bring it and let it rest at the seventh base of the mind. Or you can let traverse through all the seven bases, beginning with the opening, which is at your nostril, the opening of your nose, woman is the left nostril, right? Men is the right nostril. That's the first base. Then you move up to your tear duct, at your eyes level tear duct. Women left, men right. Second base. Then you move it back to the center of your skull, just straight backward. That's the third base of the mind. Then you move it down to the roof of your mouth. That's the fourth base of the mind. Move it into the center of your throat, just above your Adam's apple. That's the fifth base of the mind. And from there, drop it straight down to your navel level. At your navel level, base of the mind. And from there, imagine there's two strings. One tucked from your belly button all the way back. One tucked from the left side of your body all the way right. These two strings intersect, creating a cross where that bright sphere is in the middle of. Now, place that bright sphere and then from that cross, imagine placing both, stacking both your index and middle finger on that intersection. The width of those two fingers combined is the same width. You move that crystal ball up above it, two finger width above that cross. That is precisely the seventh base of the mind. Place your mind there. The mind will clean the impurities at that location. The same when you first begin your practice. Once everything is complete, everything is ready, fall into place, then the Dhamma sphere that resting at the sixth base of the mind, elevate upward, and as it does, the gravitational pull of it stuck in your mind, inside of it, entering the Dhamma sphere. This what you've entered. You have entered into the door of the path, middle way, inward, that heads straight and directly toward enlightenment and nibbana. There you will see, when you enter that sphere, Dhamma sphere, you will see the Sila sphere. Concentrate, stop and still in the center of it. Sorry, from this moment onward, the process to enlightenment is automatic. You just have to keep on observing and let everything unfold by itself. You'll see another sphere rise up called the Sila sphere. Your mind will stop and still and go into that sphere, into the center of it. Inside the center, another sphere arises called the Samadhi sphere. You traverse into the center of it. A new sphere arises, a new crystal ball arises called the sphere of wisdom. The mind traverses to the center of it. It expands out, you enter into it. You'll see the sphere. The mind traverses into its center. that sphere expands, you enter inside of it, you see another sphere, the sphere of liberation, of attainment called Vimutti Yanasana. The mind stop and stay in the center of that sphere. You enter into it and expand outward. You see a body, you see someone meditating inside of it. You move closer, the mind moves closer by itself and you see yourself. You see your younger or older self, depending on how old you are right now. Now, for women around 16, for men around 18, bright, beautiful, in the meditative position, just like you and younger, prettier, much more clean, more bright, more vibrant, meditating. When you dream, you become yourself in your dream. Do this, do that, go here, go there. But when you wake up, that person, that you, no longer there. But when you meet, recognize, oh, I see you. You are the me that I see when I dream. Now I know that you are here inside of me. Keep on knowing the mind will then rest in the seventh phase of your dream body or your astral body. When everything falls into place, you drop into the Dhamma sphere of that body and the cycle continues from the dream body into a fourth angelic body. And then you meet a refined angelic body. Then you meet a coarse Rupa Brahma body. Then a body go to the six spheres all the same. You meet a coarse Arupa Brahma body. Go through the six spheres again. Of that body you see the refined Arupa Brahma body. Go through the six spheres. You discover Dhammaka body. A Buddha body, clean, clear, pure and bright. Immaculate. The crystal clear Buddha body rests inside his Dhammasphere. In all the bodies that we have just went through, the Dhammasphere rests inside their body, but not the Buddha. The Dhammasphere of the Dhammaka body covers the Buddha body completely. Now, for that, the Buddha protects those who practice the Dhamma. You stop and still, the mind stop and still inside the Buddha within the Dhamma sphere. Go through the spheres to see the refined Dhammaka body. Go through the six spheres to see the cross, Soda, stream entire body. You see the refined stream entire body. Now go through the six spheres to see a thrice returner body. The coarse thrice returner, then a refined thrice returner. Go through the six spheres to see the Dhammaka body of a once returner body course. Then a refined once returner body. Stop and stay inside of it. Then you meet the coarse enlightened body or Arahat body. And then through the six spheres you then discover the refined Arahat body, a refined enlightened body, the same body that all the noble beings attain and become one with. your good system within have shown you your entire self. This is all 18 bodies of who you are. Roadmap of your life from here all the way until enlightenment. The roadmap of your life in this sequence. 18 bodies, 108 spheres, 6 spheres for one body. All this is automatic. Our role and responsibility is just to intend to know. From here until enlightenment is all automatic. Just like what we have gone through in our guided meditation just now. Go know clearly in a soft and comfortable way, okay? Yeah. Allow the good energy to flow in endlessly, to run a good system and lead us to enlightenment. Make sure that you're still knowing clearly, okay? As we move toward in our session, let's take this time to recollect all our merits that we can recall. We can begin with the one that is easiest to remember, and gradually toward the one that make you feel proud and happy. We can start with that and then continue to watch all the wholesomeness that arises in our mind as we recollect all of our merits, all the wholesomeness that we have done throughout our life. Then now we will share our loving kindness, our and fulfilled by all the wonderful things that we have done. Oh, share loving kindness to ourselves and our loved ones. Great Master have taught us that loving, there's many qualities to loving kindness. But the very powerful one is a love of a mother and a father that they have toward their young newborn child. Not only that is unconditional, overflowing, genuine, it's also packed with best wishes. And all they want is for their child to have the best in life and to have the best of life. So powerful that they are able to, willing, happy to give up their life so that their child can be free from suffering. Give up their own life so their child can be happy. We'll then bring up the same love and kindness in our mind and share them to ourselves as with our loved ones, our father and mother, brothers and sisters, sons and daughter, partner, niece, nephew, cousins, grandparents, aunt and uncle, grandparents, our guardian benefactors, teachers and masters, our loved ones and those we care for, we cherish. May they all be free from all of their pain and suffering. May all be happy thoroughly. Expand our mind, have a big heart toward everyone in our home. Expand our mind to cover this home. Expand love and kindness to everyone in the neighborhood. Everyone, our mind expand to cover the whole neighborhood, the whole community, the entire town, entire city, the entire province, other provinces throughout the country, the neighboring countries, other nations around the world. May this world be crystal clear, pure and bright world, infused, blanket with love and kindness that we have to everyone, every being, equally, endlessly. May everyone be free from all their suffering. May everyone be happy. May everyone who is suffering a lot, may they suffer a lot less. May everyone who is suffering a little, may they be free from their suffering and have and be happy in their life. May everyone who have little happiness in their life, may they have plenty more of happiness. May everyone with a genuine heart and mind, and we share loving kindness to our ancestors too. Our loved ones have passed away, no matter where they are, including all the earth spirits, tree spirits, and wind spirits, all the angels in our realms of heaven, all the Brahmas and Arupa Brahmas, all of the hell beings, all the hungry ghosts, all the may everyone, every being, all these lives and souls and spirits receive our loving kindness thoroughly and evenly. May everyone that's suffering a lot to suffer a lot less. Everyone with little suffering a little, be free from all their suffering, be happy. May everyone with little happiness have plenty more happiness. May everyone with plenty of happiness already be happier than ever before. May expand our mind that's filled with this wholesomeness, this best wishes, this love and kindness. Universe. As we expand, it covers tens of hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000 and millions of stars and planets across this entire Milky Way, other galaxies, throughout the whole universe, expand to uncountable realms and universes all beyond. And spacious, free, clear, bright, cooling and refreshing, loving and warm and pure. Honest, genuine love and kindness for everyone. Flowing in, great, good energy is still flowing in endlessly from that bright sphere of love and kindness. We also take this time to share harvest merit that we have been accumulating thus far in this practice to be made be upon our loved ones, ancestors, loved ones that have passed away, family relatives, as well as all the being, teachers and masters, benefactors, those who we have heard with trespass, those who seek vengeance against us. May we all, we all forgive one another. May everyone, every being receive the share of merit thoroughly and evenly. May everyone be free from suffering, be happy. Stop and still within the good energy, the stream of good energy. And purity. Submerge yourself into that stream of purity. Let clean and cleanse over you. Purify all your elements. Stop and still in the center of the inner Buddha by dawning the feeling that I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Become one with the Dhammakaya. Stop and still mind the center of the Buddha gem. Stop and still in the center of the Dhamma gem. Stop and still our mind in the center of the Sangha gem. And on the center of the triple gem, center of all the Buddhas, center of our own Dhammakaya. Not only that we have to be one with the Buddha, we also have to be one with our teacher and master too. Stop and still in the center of the most refined body of Long, most refined Dhammakaya of Long Paul. Stop and still in the center most refined Dhammakaya body of Kunyachan. We will appear bright in their center, they will appear bright in our center. All of us will appear bright in the center of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas, all the Arahants. We'll be taking this auspicious occasion to ask for a resolution by making a wish. So from this moment onward, on this path of accumulating merit and perfection, be filled with knowledge, coupled with purity and happiness, as well as success and fulfillment, all things wholesome, beautiful. May we all ask in their compassion, ask for their merit, virtue, radiant power, strength, the authority to be an absolute force of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas, all the Arahants. As the merit and perfection of Lord Mokhya Ajahn. May all this merit and perfection all combine together. All that we diligently been accumulating thus far, ever since the first lifetime up until now. Be holy, be powerful, have strength, right authority, be an absolute force. compound, amplify, and measurably. To purify our thoughts, speech, action, feeling, perception, mental forming, and consciousness. Fire, water, earth, wind, air, space, consciousness. To be free from defilements, from impurity, from sorrow, sadness, suffering. So it can be clean, clear, pure, bright, cool, and refreshing, free. May our life be free from all problem and obstacle. May we be free from all the bad karma, bad energy. Sacred bounty and karma from Mara, as well as all the greed, hatred, ego, craving, clinging, becoming. May all be completely annihilated, leaving no trace behind. May we have the eyes of wisdom, attain the Dhammaga knowledge is thoroughly, completely, as well as the threefold knowledge, eightfold knowledge, six supernatural powers, four analytical knowledge, eight liberation, 15 modes of conduct, completely entirely. May we have good health, long life, longevity to accumulate imperfection for the rest of our life until we reach our destination. May we have unwavering motivation, unceasing unwavering motivation to accumulate perfection and to head straight toward utmost of Dhamma and enlightenment, no matter where we travel to. May we have utmost of luck, have utmost safety. May the loved one of every human and angel everywhere we travel to. May of our endeavors, project, business, education be easy, be prosperous, be successful, free from all problems and obstacles. May their fruit be on our dreams, imagination, estimation. May we have the eyes of wisdom, attain all the Dhamma that the Buddha attained through enlightenment as well as the Dhammaka knowledge. May we have unwavering and immeasurable wealth and resources, always in time, to conduct acts of kindness and generosity. Once we have them, may we not be stingy, but utmost generous. We all those first and resources to perfect our virtues of generosity. Once our time to bid far from this world, may we be the Bodhisattva, the social community. Once our time to continue to accumulate merit and perfection, may we be reborn and loving, caring, kind, wholesome, wise, family, right with family, Dhammaka family, crystal family, an example family the whole world, complete with utmost of physical treasures, mental treasure, material treasure, people treasure, happiness, wealth, ranking, title, praise, recognition, Dhammaka knowledge and enlightenment. May we be born with the sacred, powerful, good energy, able to recollect and past life the moment that we're born, and born together with the crystal clear Dhammaka body at the center of our body. May we also have immaculate wisdom, able to understand and study the Dhammaka knowledge with Long Po, Long Po Kunya Ajahn ever since for young until the rest of our life, through the condensed reality. May all the demons, bad karma, bad energy, unwholesomeness that have been accumulating ever since the very first lifetime up until now, may all of them never catch up to us, may all of them never have any opportunity to bear fruit, and may all of them be forever forgiven. May we no longer conduct unwholesomeness in our thought, speech, and action from this moment onward. May all the good karma, good energy, merit, and perfect and wholesome virtues that have been accumulated thus far all come and combine together to bear fruit with sacredness and holiness, with power, strength, word, authority. Supreme acid for from this moment onward, consistently, diligently, endlessly. So may all our wholesome aspiration and resolution all come true, all be reality, all bear fruit, with sacredness and holiness from this moment onward until we reach the most of Dhamma. With immeasurable capabilities of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas, and all the Arahants, may every single one of our wholesome aspiration and resolution all come true. Sapphe Puttha Palapatta Paccheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Chinarakang Panta Mi Sappaso Sappaputthanupavena Sappathammanupavena Sappasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te Sadhu. May everyone gently and slowly open up their eyes. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's session. Anyone want to share their meditation practices? And ask Tina if you want to share. How are you today?
I can share because my meditation was very good. The most of the time I hold my mind in balance, and it was not so hard as yesterday. And I can use my tools, and so it was okay.
Mm-hmm. Is there any questions that you have? Any issue, any problem
No,
that you're facing? Okay.
no.
All right. Okay. Go. If there's nothing else left, then thank you for coming, for joining. I'll see you again tomorrow. Same time. Bye bye. Take care.